Hi friends, welcome to Programming Made Easy. This is Santosh Avalamurthy. Today we are going to see how to work with XLSX Writer to create XLS and XLSX files. If you are not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications whenever I publish and we publish a video. So today's agenda is what is XLSX Writer, create a simple Excel file, create with formatting like how to format a particular cell and how to insert a chart. So let's see how it works. So we'll write a program to showcase all these points. So I'm already in the Visual Studio Code. So first we will see how to create a simple Excel file. So first and foremost is to import the class here, that is XLSX Writer. If you don't have the package installed on your system, you know how to install it. So pip space install space XLSX Writer. So I'm sure you are aware of how Excel works. So in simple terms, Excel works. Every Excel file is called a workbook, and a workbook will have multiple sheets, and each sheet will have rows and columns. That is how the structure of XLS file. So in order to create XLS file, the first and foremost thing is to create a workbook. So note a very important point here, XLSX Writer can only be used to create new XLS files. It cannot be used to read the existing XLS file or modify the XLS file. So how to read the XLS file, I've already made a video 6-in-1 file reading techniques. So in that you can refer how to read XLS file. Now as I told, first thing is to create a workbook. So let us have an object, workbook object. So XLSX writer dot workbook and give the name of the XLS file. Once the workbook is created, then you have to add the worksheets. So worksheet is equal to workbook dot add worksheet. So you can give a name to it. If you don't give the name, it takes by default sheet 1. So let's not give any sheet name here. I will call the default function. Next, we will declare a simple tuple object to insert the data to this particular sheet. So I will have expenses is equal to, I'm going to have my rent. So tuple is having a list inside it, that is 10,000 rupees. Then petrol or fuel, that is my expense is 2,000 rupees. And finally food, it is 2,500 rupees. Now once my worksheet is ready and my data is ready, then we can insert the data to the Excel. Now as I told, every worksheet will have rows and columns. So in case of XLSX Writer, the rows and column they start with 0. So row is 0 and my column is 0. So let us first create the heading columns. So in order to write to a particular cell, we can use write function. So worksheet dot write your row number, column number, and what we need to write. So this is item, and in the next column I will write my cash or expense. So worksheet dot write, row remains same but column will be +1. Now it becomes first column, that is B. So 0 starts with A and the column A is, column 0 is A, column 1 is B. So this is my cash. Now we wrote the heading. Now let's write the individual values. So for that, so I will initialize my row to 1 and again my column to 0, because 0th row we have written the heading. Now we write the actual values. So for item comma cash in expenses, worksheet dot write row column, what we need right here is item. Again worksheet dot write row comma column +1, that is cash. So don't forget to increment your row, because once we write in a particular row, we need to increment the row number. So we are done with the writing. At the end, we need to close the workbook. Workbook dot close. That's it. So let us save this and see what happens. So what we did, we created a workbook object where by giving the file name, then we added a worksheet. So using the worksheet, we wrote the cells by specifying the row number, column number, and the value that is to be written to the particular cell. Remember, row number, column number starts with 0. So once we complete the writing, we need to close the work. Now let us run this and see the output. So this is text, select sex, writer. So it is written. Now let's see our XLS file. So that is this. You can see it is written item, cash, and the rows. Now our second agenda is to add some formatting to particular cell. A cell is represented by a row and a column. Okay. So now first we will declare the the formatting object. So to do that, so what we do is the formatting for our heading column. So we'll make it bold and italic. So my format is equal to workbook dot add format. So you need to add the formatting as a dictionary. So you can specify what are all the various parameters you need to mention as a dictionary object, and that object should be specified in add format function. So first I'm going to make it bold as true, and second I make italic as true. Now while writing you need to mention this particular format, that is my format, and again here my format. So we just now created a format object and we included it while writing to a particular cell. Now let's run and see what happens. So you can see item and cash. This is my heading. It has become bold and italic as per the format. Now all this formatting is explained in the help file of XLSX Writer. So you can refer to this help file where you can see the various formattings and what is the property we need to specify. For example, font type, you can use font underscore name. Bold, it's bold, italic, underline, strikeout. The formatting, alignment, what is the border you need to specify. All these are provided. Based on this, you can create a formatting object and then you can use it in your particular cell. Now, as part of the last agenda, let us see how to insert a chart into our Excel.
This conference will now be recorded.
Now, in order to insert the chart, first we need to create a chart object. So let us first create a chart object. Chart is equal to workbook dot add chart. Again, we need to define your chart as a dictionary. So we'll be using a simple column chart or a bar chart. So the property is type and my value is column. So let us define a data to be inserted into the chart. So data is equal to, this is a list within a list. So we'll give some random numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will have three lists to have three series. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, then 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So once my data is ready, I need to add this data. First, I need to write this data to the Excel so that I can include it in my series. So first we will write this data to the Excel, in the same Excel, because in order to create a chart I need to give the value, which value it has to take. So first we will write the value to the Excel file. So worksheet dot write column. So write column function you can use to write the column values in one shot. Earlier what we did, writing a single cell. Now what we are doing, writing a particular column. So here I will start my column with A5 because already I have written some data before, and the value will be data of 0. Similarly, I will write the remaining values in column B and column C. So this will start with B5, this will start with C5, this is data of 1, and this is data of. So once we write the data to the columns, next step is to add the series to the chart. So chart dot add series. Again, this has to be defined as a dictionary. So the property is values, and the value is, this will start equal to my sheet name, sheet 1, exclamatory symbol, then my cell value, that is dollar, range of your cells, a dollar 5, because we started writing the data in A5, colon dollar A dollar 9, because I have 5 values, so it starts with A5, then A6, A7, A8, A9. So that is the range. So A5 to A9 is added to the chart as a first series. Similarly, I will add the remaining series. So this will be, now I'll be adding B5 to B9 and C5 to C9. B5 to B9 and C5 to C9. So what we did, we added 3 series to my chart. So once chart is added, we will add the chart to the worksheet. So worksheet dot insert chart. So where it has to insert? So let us insert in A12. That means A column 12th row, comma chart. So you can write to Excel either by specifying row number, column number separately. That is one format. The other format you can directly give like A1, A2, A3 or B1, B2, B3. So A, B, C, D indicates the row numbers and the number indicates the column. So A12 indicates A12 cell. So now save this and we will see whether our chart is inserted or not. So I need to close this file, then I will run this. Okay. Now let's see our Excel. Okay, so the chart is inserted. So it has taken the default series names. So you can also specify the series name while you are adding the series to the chart. If you don't mention anything, by default it will take a series 1, series 2, series 3. So as you can see, so 3 series and the data is added to the Excel. So as you can see, it's very simple to work with XLSX Writer to create the XLS file. I hope the session was very helpful for you, and with this you will be able to create Excel files very easily. So since Excel is the most commonly used file for the data, so I hope this session helps you for your work. So that's all we have today. I hope you enjoyed the session. Do subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed. If you like the video, do like it, share it, and comment on how we can improve this particular videos. Thank you so much for watching the video. Till we till the next video, have safe, be safe, stay at home, and have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.